right, Ben, whenever you're ready. Intro.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Time for our second semifinal match here tonight at the Box in Canyon, Texas. The Lone Star Conference Volleyball Tournament, and it's West Texas A&M and Dallas Baptist University, the Lady Buffs, against the Lady Patriots. I'm Lucas Kinsey, our Thunder Vision production team, bringing you the broadcast here tonight. Our first match, it was Angelo State that outlasted UT Tyler. They won in 5 sets, 3-2 victory for the Rambells over a very talented UT Tyler team. Now we turn our attention to the number 1 seed, West Texas A&M, against the number 5 seed, DBU, and it should be an outstanding match between 2 top Lone Star Conference teams, 2 of the top 8 teams in the South Central region as well, as the Lady Buffs currently are ranked number 1 in that region ranking. That's what matters here in just a few days, as these teams will all wait to see if their name is called, and they'll qualify for the NCAA Division II tournament, the big dance. How did these 2 teams get here? Well, Dallas Baptist yesterday, they looked really, really good. They were the final match of day 1 in the quarterfinals, and it was a 3-0 sweep victory over Texas Women's University, 25-20, 25-17, 25-14. DBU hit 354 for the match. They had 44 kills on 99 swings. They were led by Delaney Fuller, Lone Star Conference Player of the Year. She had 14 kills on 40 attacks. She also did an outstanding job with 9 digs, so nearly had the double-double there from her outside hitter position. Carly Wells, she was just as good, 11 kills for Carly Wells to go with her 7 digs. Lindsay Otero strong in the middle with 5 kills, and assisting was Erin Walton, 38 assists from that setter spot. She also had an ace and 4 digs as well. DBU, a lot of talent for head coach Jordan Fish's team, which is coming off of last year, a great season where they qualified into the NCAA tournament, lost in the semifinals to West Texas A&M in the South Central region. Now, for West Texas A&M, Lady Buffs, number 1 team in this tournament, number 1 team in the South Central region. They are currently number 5 in all of Division II in that AVCA ranking. Lady Buffs have won 18 straight matches as WT has been on a tear. They went 16-0, undefeated in Lone Star Conference play, and that great play continued last night as the Lady Buffs were able to get a 3-0 sweep victory over Lubbock Christian University. 25-17, 25-22, 25-17 were the scores in the Lady Buffs sweep. Casey Kavanaugh, co-Lone Star Conference Freshman of the Year, led the way with 12 kills. She hit .407 for the match, nearly had a double-double as she picked up 9 digs defensively. Lady Buffs were led by Briley Contreras on the back row with 18 digs. Ainsley Malice had an outstanding performance with 17 assists, 4 digs. With her 17 assists, Ainsley was able to surpass 3,000 assists in her career. Interviewed her at the post-game press conference last night. She was very humble and said, you know, I have all of my players to thank, the offensive players, the great defense. So very humble in what was a milestone for her. Lady Buffs also got great production last night from Tatum Stowe and Curry Marshock. They each had 7 kills. Emma Becker, a first-team All-LSC performer, 10 kills for the Lady Buffs, and she hit .318. Hannah Pemberton was good as well. The freshman setter led with 23 assists for West Texas A&M. Lady Buffs led by their first-year head coach, Brittany Harry. She was named the Lone Star Conference Coach of the Year on Wednesday night at the awards banquet. It was the second time for Coach Harry to receive that award, as she won it back in 2022 when she was the head coach for Texas A&M International. Coach Harry, in her first season here, at West Texas A&M, a lot of expectations, a lot of banners that hang in this gym. So the pressure is there. It's intense. For a first-year head coach, she did a tremendous job leading the Lady Buffs 16-0 during the regular season, and they took the Lone Star Conference tournament title in what I feel like, very biased calling these matches in the LSC, but I've told all the coaches Wednesday night at the banquet and the players that I feel like this is the best volleyball conference in the entire country. So we just saw a 5-set thriller between Angelo State and UT Tyler. Again, the Ram Bells and head coach Chuck Waddington punched their ticket. They move on to the championship. Who's it going to be, West Texas A&M or Dallas Baptist? We'll find out soon. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and have you a little more pregame coverage, starting lineups, and opening serve between number 1 West Texas A&M and number 5 DBU right here on Flow Sports.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
For 90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
We're back here at the box in Canyon, Texas. Lucas Kinsey ready to settle in for our second semifinal match of this Lone Star Conference tournament. Dallas Baptist set to take on West Texas A&M. The Lady Buffs and DBU met earlier this season. For West Texas A&M, back on September 21st, when they played at DBU, it was a 3-1 victory for the Lady Buffs. They played again October 18th, and that time the Lady Buffs won in a sweep, 3-0 victory there. The last time that West Texas A&M dropped a loss, you have to go back to September. Yes, September 20th in a 3-1 loss against Angelo State. That happened in Dallas at the Lone Star Conference crossover. Since that point, WT has won 18 straight matches, and they have dropped just 3 sets. The rest of the time, it's been 3-0 sweep victories. We don't expect it to be easy, no doubt about it tonight. Dallas Baptist, you look at the way that they played last night, they were on their game. A lot of smiles on the faces of the players. They even talked about that in the match. Felt like their chemistry was good. They were getting healthier at the right time. And for Jordan Fish, she knows her team has got a lot of talent, led by the Lone Star Conference Player of the Year, Delaney Fuller. Here's a look at Coach Fish and the DBU coaching staff. Coming in with the number 6 ranking in the South Central region, and Buff Nation gives its applause.
The winner of this evening's match will advance to the Lone Star Conference
WT
Championship game against Angelo State University.
And DBU trying to move on and get a chance to go for a Lone Star Conference tournament title.
And now let's meet the teams.
Angelo State sitting back after winning in 5 sets, and they'll take on the winner.
First, the Dallas Baptist.
All right, for DBU, the Lady Patriots, mentioned some of the great players for them. Daily Doggett is another one. Second team All-LSC player, the defensive specialist libero for the Lady Patriots. They got great production as well last night from number 6, Jenna McMichael, a sophomore from Midlothian. Kept a lot of balls alive and did a good job passing, keeping DBU in system. Aaron Walton is a really good setter, second team All-LSC player. Again, 29 assists 38 assists, yesterday in the win. over Texas Women's. Other players to look out for, they have a really good defensive block with both Lindsay Otero, number 14, and Shaylee Shore, number 15. 6'1" Otero, 6'2" Shaylee Shore. They're veteran players, both of those players seniors. And this roster for DBU, senior heavy, with 7 seniors, similar to the West Texas A&M Lady Buffs, who also have 7 seniors. They were honored a couple weeks ago on Senior Day. For the Lady Buffs, a lot of awards Wednesday night at the Lone Star Conference banquet. Emma Becker, first team All-LSC, leads the team in kills. Casey Kavanaugh, co-Lone Star Conference Freshman of the Year. Tatum Stowe, Defensive Player of the Year. She's won that award several times. Curry Marshak, new to the team this year, second team All-LSC performer. Ainsley Malice, the senior setter, honorable mention All-LSC. Cammie Jones was second team All-LSC, the senior outside hitter from Portland, Texas. Briley Contreras, one of the best liberos in all of Division II. And then Angelina Oliver, middle blocker, having her best season as a Lady Buff. She was named honorable mention All-LSC and has done a great job for WT last night in the win over LCU. Angelina finished with 7 kills. She hit .545, had 2 aces, provides strong defense at the net. Lady Buffs are going to need it against a very solid offensive attack from DBU. Buff Nation going to be in full force tonight, making a lot of noise. It was one thing that head coach Jordan Fish said last night after their win. We asked her about playing in the semifinals. She said, you know what, we love playing in this gym. We love the excitement. We love the close feel, the fans on top of you, the roars of the crowd. And she said, we look forward to the challenge. So they're going to have an opportunity here to move on to the championship, and also DBU will have a chance to snap the Lady Buffs' 18-match win streak. The all-time series between these two teams, West Texas A&M leads the series 16-1. They have a 3-match win streak. Last year, on October 18th, DBU beat the Lady Buffs in Dallas. We're underway. First serve from Ainsley Malice. In system, the slide. Contreras saves it. Kavanaugh swings, and it's out. Goes over the block. Lands over by the DBU bench. First point to the Lady Patriots. Head coach for the Patriots, Jordan Fish. It's her 4th year as head coach, and great record of 82 wins and just 30 losses. A pair of NCAA tournament appearances. That serve doesn't make it over. Point back to West Texas A&M. And serving, freshman Kavanaugh. Outside, Fuller tries the tip. Lady Buffs are able to carry it. Tatum Stowe with the kill. And you saw Contreras track that ball all the way back. If it was going to land in, she was going to make sure and pop it back up. Whew, big swing from Delaney Fuller. Casey Kavanaugh. Good thing she's 5'5" and not 5'6". Able to duck down and get out of the way. Lady Buffs lead 3-1. Back to Fuller, the roll shot, and there's the full repertoire of Delaney Fuller. The previous attack, she went with a strong, strong hit. She missed out. That time the Lady Buffs defense was there in her face, and so she rolled it over for her first kill. DBU trails by 1, and that serve is out. Last night, DBU had 7 service aces. They did have 9 serving errors. But they looked really good against Texas Women's, who I had just seen the week before. And DBU made quick work of the Pioneers. Lady Buffs just surviving, so a chance here for DBU. Tip doesn't work. Oliver covers it. Right side, Emma Becker. Buff Nation used to seeing Becker just go with powerful swings, but she saw an opening and just floated it over, off hands and down. This is a good start for West Texas A&M. 5 serves 2 with Briley Contreras serving an ace. She has been one of the best defensive players for the last 3 seasons in this conference, arguably in the country. Follows her ace up with serve out. But Briley Contreras last week moved up into 11th place on the all-time digs list. Not much that gets past her. It's a good serve, gets the Lady Buffs out of system, but Marshock attacks the ball, nearly puts one down. Good defense by DBU to keep that alive. Malice out to Marshock, another big swing. They slow her down, good defense by Reagan Pfeiffer, and DBU's going to win that point. Nice battle. Carly Wells able to get the kill, and DBU trims West Texas A&M's lead back to just 2. It's incredible when that out-of-system ball is being bumped from nearly out of bounds, and Marshock still got a good swing on it. DBU outlasts him though, wins the point, and the serve over from Fuller is an ace. Delaney Fuller, again, she does it all. She obviously is a great offensive player, not only the player of the year, but the offensive player of the year in the LSC. She defends, she digs, and yes, she serves. Marshock, they slow Curry down. That ball hit the light. DBU keeps it alive. Great hustle by the Lady Patriots. Oliver not able to score. They're going to go back to Wells. Contreras with a good dig. Kavanaugh to Marshock, and it'll score. It's a little bit like playing horse there. All right, let's try it from this angle, out of bounds. Let's bump it up. Curry, you twist in the air. See if you can put it down. Okay, let's do that. 7 serves 5. Walton. Ooh, Wells not messing around from the outside. Number 9 terminates. And it's a 1-point lead. DBU looking strong. 6 serving 7. Serve over from Daly Doggett. Both teams are going to have to be on their game on the serve receive because the serving is going to be very aggressive all night. Swing from Pfeiffer, she's blocked. Lady Buffs get the point. Curry, Marshock, and Angelina Oliver. And number 6 locked in right now, Curry Marshock. Bigger the stage, brighter the lights, more fans in attendance. I think Curry Marshock's game just steps up. Hetzi Carrasco on to serve for the Lady Buffs. Big middle attack from Shore. And there's another dig from Contreras. Kavanaugh short as that ball went into the tape. 4-touch call. DBU gets the point. And much like our last match that we saw with Angelo State and UT Tyler, the 2 teams going back and forth. In fact, right now they have identical hit percentages at .091. Here's Jenna McMichael to serve, and this one goes into the net and back, and we have already seen each team with some serving errors. Lady Buffs with 1, DBU with 3. Wells. Carrasco was able to get a hand on it, but it lands out of bounds. And early on, Carly Wells, nearly unstoppable. She has 3 kills on 4 swings. She'll take the ball and go back to serve. And last night I was very impressed with number 9, second team All-LSC, playing like a first team selection. Really good volleyball from number 9. She's continuing it here in the semifinals. There's a really good player. Delaney Fuller tools the block. And DBU wins the point, ties it up at 9-9. When Dallas Baptist is in system, they are very difficult to slow down. They just are explosive offensively. And Carly Wells is maybe their best server. Jones tries a tip, doesn't work. Chance for DBU. They're going to go back to Fuller, swing away. They call a tip. Point. Fuller gets the kill. And DBU has the lead at 10-9. Fuller now with 3 kills on 6 attacks. Tatum Stowe pushes that one through the defense down for a kill. Tatum 2 for 2. For DBU, Fuller and Wells have all the kills, 3 apiece. For West Texas A&M, 3 players have kills. Tatum Stowe with 2, Emma Becker with 1, Marshock with 1. Good pass, Walton. Fuller tries the tip. Good cover from Kavanaugh. In the middle, Stowe! Tatum Stowe. A great start for the middle blocker. Yep, she is a 2-time All-American. Nearly an ace. Good one-hand over from DBU's Walton. Kavanaugh swings away, and they are in Casey's face right now. Give that block to the setter, Aaron Walton. Serve over from number 15, Shore. Malice will try the right side with Becker. Popped up, great job by Wells, and then it's saved over by Walton. Emma Becker, I like that. The free throw follow through, hand in the cookie jar there for Emma Becker. This is some really good volleyball. The semifinal matches, 4 of the best teams in the country. That'll be another kill for Delaney Fuller. The block is there, but she is so good at turning her hand, finishing the swing, and terminating. 12-12 tie. Fuller has 4 kills, leads all players in that category. Good serve. Lady Buffs get a little bit out of system. Becker tries to get them back in. This is a free ball. Back row attack for Kavanaugh, and that one off the hands, up to the rafters. Kavanaugh with her first kill. Now Contreras serves. Good spin, second ace already for Briley Contreras. It's hard to tell just to the average fan, but when you're down on the court level, you can see the spin on the ball. Watch Contreras' serve. Side spin, they did a good job there on it. In system, Contreras gets the dig. Violation, somebody's in the net. It's the Lady Buffs. Point, DBU. Fuller will serve. Good pass from Kavanaugh. Malice back to Becker in system. Tools the block, and Emma Becker with the kill. 15-13 lead. A 2-point lead in this set. Feels like 7. Each teams have done a great job on side out. Here's freshman setter Hannah Pemberton. Wells. That goes off the hands, and Carly Wells continues her hot start. 4 kills on 5 attacks for Carly Wells. (14) serving 15. Doggett, good serve. Cammie Jones gets it over. Walton outside to Wells. Tip, no. Good cover from Contreras. In the middle, Oliver. It's in. Angelina with the hook smash.
Serving for West Texas, Betsy Carrasco.
On to serve, Getsemani Carrasco, 5-foot senior from Amarillo. Overpass, and Oliver pounces. Lady Buffs lead by 3. Timeout taken by head coach Jordan Fish for DBU. We'll take one as well. First set, 17-14 lead here for WT. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Tournament semifinals here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to the box. Lucas Kinsey with you, Thunder Vision production team bringing you the broadcast. Second semifinal match. It's West Texas A&M and DBU, 17-14 lead for the Lady Buffs. Serve over from Carrasco, back in system. Oh boy, that ball not coming back. Big swing in the middle and a kill for Shaylee Shore. Just like DBU probably drew that up in the timeout. 15 serve 17. Here's the serve from Jenna McMichael. Pemberton bumps it up for Kavanaugh. What a kill. Pushed way back from the net, tracking that bump set high in the air, and still able to put it off the hands and down for the kill. Lady Buffs lead 18-15. DBU is hitting 400, and they're down by 3. That's a great adjustment from Wells to keep that ball in play. Stowe scores again. Tatum is 4 for 4 to start this match. It'll be another timeout from Jordan Fish. Lady Buffs, biggest lead of the set, 19-15. We're back after these messages here on Flow Sports and the West Texas A&M Sports Network. Out of the timeout, DBU scores again. So it's been 2 times that Jordan Fish has called timeout, trying to quiet the crowd a little bit, trying to get her team back together, and they do a great job there. The kill for Shaylee Shore. She has 2 kills. DBU trails by 3. Good serve. Pemberton puts it up for Stowe, and she's denied. That's a good block in the middle. They were finally able to get in front of Stowe and press hard. Big point for DBU. They've scored 2 in a row, and it's 17 serving 19. Always talk about that DBU offense, but that was great defense. The serve there, Pemberton with the over call. So 3 straight points for Dallas Baptist. Now they only trail by 1, 18 serving 19. Again, Wells has one of the most difficult serves to receive. Right side, Cami Jones in. It was very close, and Cami Jones able to find that back line, put it right in the middle there in the 6 zone. And Ainsley Malice on to serve. Lady Buffs first to 20. They lead it by 2. Serve goes out. Back to a 1-point set. DBU, can they hold the serve and go on a run here as Shaylee Shore will put it over. Float. Kavanaugh was ready for it. Becker with a big kill from the right side. Emma Becker gives the Lady Buffs the side out. Becker now has 4 kills. It's 21-19, West Texas A&M. Big swing from Fuller, the up from Malice. Marshock, tip, saved. DBU gets it over. Great hustle by the Lady Patriots. Malice goes quickly over to Marshock. It's in. The kill for Curry. 22 serving 19. In the middle, the tip. Contreras tried to save that ball, couldn't do so. West Texas A&M was not ready for that finesse play there that was made for Dallas Baptist. Good point for the Lady Patriots. 20 serves 22. Serve over from Aaron Walton. Malice to Stowe, tip, got it. West Texas A&M has a side-out percentage of over 70%. DBU's is really good too at 61%. Contreras serves from her knees, the set from Walton. Oliver couldn't get it over. Now the free ball. Oh boy, some sloppy play. Oliver gave it right back to DBU. Fuller swings away, it's out. And with that attack error, West Texas A&M has set point, 24, serving 20. Briley Contreras will put it over. You got to watch out. She's already got 2 aces. Make it 3 for Briley Contreras. And give the Lady Buffs set number 1, 25-20. West Texas A&M leads the match 1-0. We'll take a timeout and come back and start set number 2. You're watching the semifinal match here at the Lone Star Conference Volleyball Championship from the box in Canyon, Texas. Back after this. to the box here in Canyon, Texas. West Texas A&M takes set number 1, 25-20 over DBU. The offensive numbers are staggering here. WT hitting 364 so far in the match. Dallas Baptist really good themselves at 346. 16 kills for the Lady Buffs, 12 for DBU. 13 digs for Dallas Baptist, 11 digs for West Texas A&M. The side out percentage again, huge for West Texas A&M, 70%. Individually, Dallas Baptist, Delaney Fuller, and Carly Wells lead the way with 4 kills each. 5 digs for Carly Wells. She's having a great start. 3 digs for Delaney Fuller. And 11 assists for Aaron Walton. For West Texas A&M, balance, and more balance. Tatum Stowe, 5 kills. Emma Becker, 4 kills. Casey Kavanaugh, Curry Marshock, and Angelina Oliver each with 2 kills. Cammie Jones has 1 kill. Ainsley Malice with 9 assists. And Briley Contreras, 5 digs, 3 service aces, including the last point in set number 1. She finished it out with the ace. So Dallas Baptist will serve first. McMichael gets it started in set number 2. Winner of this match takes on Angelo State tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for the Lone Star Conference Championship. Emma Becker, a good start there for WT on the right side for kill number 5. And back to serve, Casey Kavanaugh. They run the slide. Good adjustment made by Shore. A flat-footed kill. She knew the timing was off on that slide with the set maybe being off just a bit, and Shore made it work perfectly. Ties it at 1. And here's Carly Wells. Great hustle from Contreras to save that ball over. Should have been an ace. Fuller just has to get it over. In the middle, Stowe gets it down off the hands for the kill. And you go back to that sequence of that rally. It looked like Carly Wells was going to have an ace. But the Lady Buffs, relentless back there, not letting the ball touch the court. They kept it alive and ended up winning the point. On the outside, the dig attempt. It's going to be a kill for Delaney Fuller on a massive swing. Lady Buffs tried to pop that ball up and couldn't get it back. Fuller with 5 kills on 15 attacks. The serve from Shore, handled by Kavanaugh, outside to Marshock. Oh boy. Off the defense. And in the automobile industry, they talk about horsepower, torque. It's kind of what you have on display there when Curry Marshock is going downhill, full steam ahead. Just destroyed that ball for her 3rd kill. DBU trying to get one back, trailing by 1. Back row attack for Wells, but Kavanaugh keeps it in play and Contreras gets it over. DBU quick attack, no. Pemberton to Marshock, through the hands. And that is just unbelievable defense by West Texas A&M. DBU, they couldn't have done anything better. The dump attempt from Walton, saved by Pemberton. Marshock, swing away. Curry, swing away. (5-2). Here's Pemberton on the serve. DBU needing a point. They got a chance here in system. There was a touch there, so that's a kill for Fuller. Lady Buffs were out of system, and DBU made them pay. Lead cut back to 2. Again, these numbers are great unless you like defense, because WT is hitting 447 in the match, and Dallas Baptist is hitting 333. They go back to Marshock. The block attempt lands out. So Curry Marshock is now 6 kills on 11 attacks. She's tied with Tatum Stowe. They each have 6 kills. And Getsemane Carrasco serves. Walton outside to Fuller, blocked. That's Angelina Oliver waving her hand in the air. And the defense by the Lady Buffs here in set number 2 has been really good. Good pass for DBU to get the offense started. Left-handed swing, another block, touch. Free ball, Contreras, Pemberton, right side to Jones. Good cover. DBU slows it down. The attack from Fuller. Carrasco with the dig. Jones scores. And again, you have to talk about the defensive effort. The Lady Buffs score, but Getsemane Carrasco stands in front of that big swing from DBU. Gets it back, and the Lady Buffs up 8-3 early here in set 2. We're back after these messages. Welcome back to the box. Lady Buffs lead at 8-3 out of the timeout from Dallas Baptist. See if the Lady Patriots can get one. They do. Delaney Fuller tools the block. And the player of the year gets her team a big point there. Stops the 3-0 scoring run that West Texas A&M was just on. So 4 serves 8 here in set number 2. DBU trailing the match 1-0. Pemberton going to push outside to Kavanaugh. Had to roll it. Good save from Fuller. And Wells tried to save that ball but could not do so. So point number 9 for West Texas A&M. And Angelina Oliver back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Good pass, DBU in system. Going to go to Wells. She's blocked. It's a great swing from Wells, but Cammie Jones and Tatum Stowe were there with the defense in the face of the hitter. Oliver served, but down ref was still having a conversation with the scorekeeper, so we'll do this one again. Lady Buffs leading 10-4. Again, in system, that's a great swing coming right at you, number 11. Price Reeves, the senior from Hurst, Texas, with her first kill tonight. Cuts the lead back in half, 5 serving 10. Good job slowing Jones down. Walton goes outside. Wells finds the opening. Carly Wells with the big kill. Terminates from the outside. Pemberton outside to Kavanaugh. She's slowed down. Good job by Shore and Reeves. Great dig from Doggett. Back row, tip doesn't work from Fuller. Stowe pushes it down and it works. And Tatum Stowe, I mean, she's very effective. And, you know, usually it's at this point in the match, it's, you know, 4 blocks. Right now, Tatum has 1 block, but she has 7 kills on 8 attacks. They're going to their middle. And then the defense is working as well. Emma Becker and Tatum Stowe, it's 12-6. Lady Buffs lead in set number 2 after taking the first set 25-20. West Texas A&M, good start in set number 2. We're back after these messages here on Flow Sports. Welcome back to the box here in Canyon, Texas. Fans having fun here at the semifinals. We hope you're enjoying all of the tournament action. The Thunder Vision production team on the cameras and up top with me producing, doing phenomenal work. It's fun to watch. That serve from Ainsley Malice drifts out. Dallas Baptist gets the point back, the side out. Now it'll be 7 serving 12. And the Lady Buffs, again, I'm going to go back to this stat, the side out percentage. It's now at 74%. They just have not allowed DBU to go on runs. Malice will go right side. Becker, it works again. Emma Becker going off now. She's got 6 kills on 8 attacks. And the Lady Buffs, these numbers are unreal. Tatum Stowe is hitting 750. Emma Becker, 750. Curry Marshak, 545. And Cammie Jones, 286, give Oliver a 500 percentage. Big swing from Wells. Contreras is able to dig it over. Another chance, they'll run the slide. Sure, they slow her down. Marshak, big swing off the block. Oh boy. When you play really good defense, the offense just works. I mean, if you've got talented hitters, you're going to score. And the Lady Buffs defense is leading to some really good offense. Stowe tries one. Good dig from McMichael. Back row swing from forward. She's denied. Some of these plays, if you're Dallas Baptist, you just have to think, what in the world? How are these not scoring? 15-7 Lady Buffs. Slide. Contreras handles it. Malice to Kavanaugh. Back row. Baby. And there is a party going on in the stands with Buff Nation. Wells, tip, covered by Malice. Bump set up to Becker. It's in. Everything going the Lady Buffs' way here in set number 2. 17-7 lead. Wells, she's slowed down. Malice hustles over, gets it to Marshak. Nice dig from McMichael, but it came up, went over the net, hit the ceiling on the side of the Lady Buffs, and head coach Jordan Fish just looks over and says, This is just one of those sets where it's a roller coaster that you can't get off, but it's a little frightening. The serve goes out, point back to DBU. That snapped the 6-0 scoring run that West Texas A&M was enjoying. Good for DBU. They got Carly Wells serving. Contreras gets the pass. Becker. Oh my goodness. The tip shot. She was looking one direction. The defense pulled over, and she just did a no-look kill over to the 2 zone. This feels like the Lady Buffs could close their eyes and send one over backwards, and it would go down for a kill. That's a kill for Fuller. That one went right off the chest. The jersey there for Contreras. Tried to keep that ball alive, and DBU gets a big point there. They needed that. Now trailing by 10. A serve from Shore. Give and go to Marshak. Off the hands. Good defense by DBU, but an overpass. Becker wastes no time. The kill for the record. Walton outside to Fuller. Came awkwardly off the hand there. And it's now 21-9. DBU, big swing. Contreras keeps it up. Pemberton, Marshak off the hands. She got it. This is just at a different level here for West Texas A&M because DBU is a very, very good volleyball team. But in this second set, that's an ace. That's what I'm telling you. Everything working for the #1 seed here, West Texas A&M, and the crowd is straight wild. Good pass from McMichael. They go to Fuller. Pemberton gonna go to Cammie Jones. Cammie goes off the hands for the kill. It's 24-9. Set point West Texas A&M. The first set ended with an ace from Briley Contreras. Here's Pemberton. In the middle, save, and blocked. Curry Marshak trying a crazy shot, and DBU said, no, get that out of here. You're not going to get the 25th point off that, Curry Marshak. So set point opportunity #2 here. 10 serves 24. Walton puts it over. Pass was off the mark. They go back to Marshak, and she's blocked again. Great block from Lindsay Otero. Marshak really wasn't ready for that one. The pass went off of her hand. She was kind of stumbling a little bit, and they still went to her. It's 11 serving 24. Over the tape. Jones can't score. Big swing, out, no touch. Oh, there was a touch. There was. It was out, but it was off the fingertips of the defense. So DBU on a nice little run here, getting some momentum. They've scored 3 straight points, and it's 12, serving 24. 4th opportunity for the Lady Buffs to close out this second set. Pemberton will go right side to Jones, rolls it over gently, and they play on. Jones slowed down. Good defense by DBU. Wells. How in the world did Kavanaugh dig that ball, but then the Lady Buffs watch it drop. So it's 4 straight points for Dallas Baptist, and if you're Jordan Fish, if nothing else, she's got to like how her team is competing right here, because you go into this 3rd set, if you're down 2-0, you at least have some momentum. Pemberton to Marshak, and that's out. Now Brittany Harry's going to say, let's talk this over, ladies. We're in control. We've had 5 opportunities to close out the set. Let's settle down. It's 24-14. Quick 30-second timeout. We're back after these messages on Flow Sports. Lady Buffs trying to go up 2-0 in the match. The serve from Walton, set point for WT. They go to Marshak, attack error, and we're going to have a sub. Bryn Wright going to come in for Marshak and going to try to settle her down. This has been a great run here for DBU. They've scored 6 straight points and make it 7 off the hands of Bryn Wright. That's an ace. So it's like Buff Nation crowd is saying, ladies, we need 1 point. And DBU is just continuing to score, continuing to chip. Set point, 16 serves 24. Kavanaugh, good pass. Pemberton outside to Jones. Jones, good save by DBU. They're going to go back to Cammie. And that'll do it. Cammie Jones able to put one down, and the Lady Buffs win it 25-16. So they go 25-20, 25-16. West Texas A&M leads 2-0 as we move to the 3rd set. Lone Star Conference semifinals. Angelo State awaits the winner. We're back with the 3rd set after this timeout here on Flow Sports.
Folks, Thursday is Turkey Day, but if you don't taste like a chicken, you may not get it. Marshak has it down.
We get ready to start set number 3. West Texas A&M leads this match 2-0. An incredible 2nd set. Now, DBU did have a really good run. They finished with a 6-1 scoring run to end that set, but they were down 24-9. Lady Buffs surrendered the 6 points there at the end and were able to get the final kill from Cammie Jones. West Texas A&M as a team hitting .388, holding DBU to .220 on their attack percentage. 26 digs for the Lady Buffs, 24 for DBU. Side out percentage dipped a little bit there for West Texas A&M, 65% now. For DBU, it's 47%. Individually, Emma Becker and Curry Marshock each have 9 kills. Emma Becker is hitting .818. That's 818 on her attack percentage. There's the West Texas A&M crowd that, again, it's been a party through 2 sets, and that's the challenge for DBU. Can they take this crowd out of it? Can they get some momentum? Can they get on some runs and find a way to score points? Because the defense from West Texas A&M has just been so solid. Tatum Stowe has 7 kills. She's hitting .667. 17 assists for Ainsley Malice, 10 for Hannah Pemberton. Briley Contreras has 11 digs, 3 aces, 4 assists. For Dallas Baptist, Delaney Fuller leads the way with 8 kills on 26 attacks. Carly Wells, 5 kills, 5 digs. Now we're underway here in set number 3. Kavanaugh, she's slowed down. Good dig on the backside by Wells. Malice, Stowe, tools the block and scores. Block, and it landed in. Two 2-0 lead for West Texas A&M. You're going to bump it up for Fuller. Free ball over. Malice going to go outside to Kavanaugh. Tip, good cover from Fuller. Now they'll go right side. Becker just has to save it as the set was way off the mark. Fuller swings away, did not get over the tape. Attack error, point, Lady Buffs. They'll run the slide, and a great tip there to score that point. Shaylee Shore, she went high in the air. Lady Buffs were ready for a powerful swing, and that's not what they got. They got from the 6'2" senior, Shaylee Shore, some good finesse. So now DBU needs to get on a run here. Just have some good, solid play early in the match. Off the hands, it goes out, and Casey Kavanaugh gets her 4th kill. WT out to a 3-point lead here in set number 3. The dump attempt from Walton as she was kind of turned sideways, and she went to swipe the ball there and turned, and there was number 4, Tatum Stowe, saying no. Right side attack from Becker, and it goes off of Carly Wells' hands. That ball was humming. 6-1, West Texas A&M. This looks, unfortunately for DBU, much like the start of the second set. Walton, big swing from short. They slow her down. The block touches have just been phenomenal for WT. Becker, big swing. McMichael gets the dig. Here comes Wells on a back row attack. Kavanaugh gets the dig. Stowe, she's stopped. Great defense by both teams here on this rally. Kavanaugh with the dig. Kavanaugh with another dig. Casey. Attack error from West Texas A&M. Kavanaugh had 3 digs on that rally alone. DBU outlasts West Texas A&M and gets the 2nd point there. Great job by the Lady Patriots. That stops the 3-0 scoring run as Kavanaugh piling up the dig stats. She's now up to 7. Good serve. Stowe, good dig on the backside there from Carly Wells. And a smart play from Delaney Fuller, was able to roll over and score on the outside. Having to adjust with that West Texas A&M block, and DBU has cut the lead in half. 3 serves, 6. Serve coming from Aaron Walton. Malice, back to Marshak, out. No touch, attack error, and DBU as close as they've been in this set here in a while. And it's 4 serving 6. Over the tape, Stowe had to take the first ball. Kavanaugh is going to set up Marshak. Good hustle from DBU to get that ball over. Contreras will set up Emma Becker. She's slowed down. Good defense by DBU. Fuller swings away, and that one is down for a kill. Good hustle. Try to revive it, but maybe the most powerful swing that Fuller has put on a ball tonight. Head coach Jordan Fish up on her feet says, yes, let's get more of that. Becker pushes it, easily handled by Wells. DBU can tie it up. They don't get the kill though as Kavanaugh gets the dig. Good defense. Bump set from Doggett to Fuller, and that one's out. Lady Buffs win the point. It'll be 7-5. Right side. Didn't work there for DBU. Marshak swings away. Block goes out off the touch. Point. Curry Marshak hits the kill. Contreras serves over. 8-5. That one goes into the tape. She was trying to skip it over and didn't get enough on it. Point back to Dallas Baptist, as it'll be 6, serving 8. Ball in the hands of Delaney Fuller. Good serve. Lady Buffs got back in system. Oliver tried to get one over, and Walton handled it. Wells, good opportunity, and she delivers. Puts that one up to the band. Hey, saxophone player, you get that ball for us? Just throw it down on the court. We appreciate that. What a kill. You know it's a good kill when the ball ends up into the band. The serve is out. And we love our West Texas A&M band here. They do a great job all season long. Lady Buffs get the point back on the side out after the service error. Nearly an ace. Wells swings over. Here's Hannah Pemberton. She'll put it up for Marshak. Oliver. Down and out. There for Angelina Oliver. Her 3rd kill in the match. Lady Buffs have 2 players in double-figure kills. Emma Becker and Curry Marshak each have 10. And Emma Becker's percentage has dipped. It's now just 667. There's a kill, good on the right side. Big swing for number 11, Price Reeves. She's been good, 4 kills on 6 attacks. And DBU, again, right now in this 3rd set, they're down 2-0 in the match. They have to stay close. Try to pull off this 3rd set and force it to a 4th. Marshak, good swing. DBU keeps it alive. And then that second contact ball goes into the net. Getsemani Carrasco will come on to serve. Checks in for Curry Marshak. Wells. Again, Carly Wells. Yeah, number 9. Puts that ball down quickly. Turns around, tells her teammates, let's go, let's go. Wells now has 7 kills on 18 swings. She also has 9 digs, so close to a double-double. And that's an ace for DBU. How about that one? Great serve from number 6, Jenna McMichael. And DBU can tie it up. They can get this point, hold the serve. That was the 3rd service ace for DBU. The line judge calls a tip. Up ref says no tip. Attack error, point for DBU, and Coach Harry, who we have not seen her grab that challenge card this weekend, does just that. So they're going to challenge this last play. Again, the line judge called a tip, a touch. Up ref called it out. They kind of come over and communicate and say, well, good thing we have technology. Let's look at it again. If it stands as called, it's going to be 11-11. And DBU would stay on this 3-0 scoring run. It was off the swing of Angelina Oliver. Called out on an attack error. Taking a long look at this review. And while they're doing that, the Lady Buffs bench is having a dance-off, including one of the players on the bench in the scooter. Be careful down there, be careful. The point is going to stay with DBU. There was no touch. And so we are tied. Dallas Baptist playing good volleyball again here in set number 3. Tying it up. Serve goes out. So the service error gives a point back to West Texas A&M. That is the 5th serving error tonight by DBU. Each team has committed 5 service errors. 2 really aggressive serving teams. We knew that was going to happen. You can have some aces and some mistakes. Pemberton to Stowe. No touch, just misfired on that attack. And the Lady Buffs in this 3rd set, we're seeing that they are human. They are making mistakes that seem like they weren't making any through the first 2 sets, especially set number 2. And Dallas Baptist can take the lead here. They get the point. Pemberton backs up, sets it up for Jones. Jones. DBU tried to keep that ball alive. Great hustle, but it's going to be Cammie Jones that gets the kill. And again, Lady Buffs lead by 1. Serve over from West Texas A&M. Good pass from McMichael to get the offense started. But again, Emma Becker and Tatum Stowe playing tenacious defense in the face of Fuller. Another block. Lady Buffs lead by 2. They'll run the slide. Slowed down. Malice, Stowe. Got it. Oh no, violation. Tatum was in the net. Got a little anxious there. Number 4 did. So the point goes back to Dallas Baptist. Good side out there for the Lady Patriots, and they will serve. Shaylee Shore. That jump serve. Handled by Carrasco. Malice outside to Kavanaugh. No touch. Swing was out. Again, there's what I was just talking about, more of these attacking errors. The Lady Buffs now have 14 attack errors. They're still hitting close to 300 as West Texas A&M came into this tournament 6th in the country in attack percentage at 279 on the season. Becker, oh boy. You got to give credit to McMichael for getting in front of that ball. She tried to bring it back, and it did not happen. Becker with her 11th kill. Lady Buffs again lead by 1. Nice play there in the middle, finding the opening and dropping it down gently was Lindsay Otero.
Serving for DBU, number 7, Aaron Walton.
We're tied again, 15-15. Walton serves it over. Malice takes a great pass from Contreras, delivers it to Marshock, and there's Curry Marshock with her 11th kill. They've gone to Marshock a lot tonight. She has the most attacks for WT with 27. Good cut shot attempt, but Contreras was ready for it. Oliver swings away. Good save by Doggett. And then tipping that one over and down is Marshock for her 12th kill. (17-15) lead for West Texas A&M. Right side attack, that was done perfectly. Price Reeves, they fooled the Lady Buffs defense. Looked like they were going one direction. Reeves came around on the right side, put it down quickly. Good swing for her. That'll work. Curry Marshock again. Make it 13 kills to go with her 5 digs. And the Lady Buffs lead 18-16. This has been a much more effective set for Dallas Baptist. They're going to have to fight tough, though, down 2-0 in the match. Big swing in the middle. Pemberton got her hands on it. Kavanaugh bumps it back in play to Jones. Chance for DBU. Wells out. Was there a touch? Dallas Baptist thought there was a touch. The call is out. Jordan Fish, she may challenge this one. Let's see. No, it's going to stand as called. Lady Buffs get the point. 19-16 is your score. Right side attack. Didn't get over the net. Attack error DBU. And now the Lady Buffs lead 20-16. Timeout by Dallas Baptist. We'll take one as well. The semifinals, Lady Buffs trying to move on and meet Angelo State tomorrow night. DBU fighting for their life here in set number 3. We're back with after these messages on Flow Sports. Back to the action. Lady Buffs lead 20-16 out of the timeout from DBU. Carly Wells. Yes, that's a great spot for Wells. Terminates from the outside. Carly Wells, 8 kills, 9 digs. She is a really good player. It's a big point for DBU. Now they trail by 3. Look at the spin on that serve. Nearly an ace. Marshock takes the out-of-system ball and destroys it. And Jordan Fish picks up the green challenge card. She's upset. I think she felt like maybe it was an a net violation, perhaps,
The previous point has been challenged.
or maybe that it hit the antenna. I'm not sure, but they're going to go back and look at the last point that was awarded to Marshak. And the Lady Buffs looking to be up by 4. Here's the last play. Again, it was almost an ace. Great job going down and saving that ball. The bump set from Contreras. I don't know, from there it looked clean, but they have a better angle on what they're looking for down at the scores table. Lady Buffs leading 21-17. And again, trying to move on to the Lone Star Conference Championship. Point stands as called. So it's going to be 21 serving 17. All time in the Lone Star Conference Championship, Angelo State has won this tournament 10 times. West Texas A&M has won this tournament 18 times, including last year. DBU out of the timeout, goes back to Wells. Great idea. I would keep going to number 9. I mean, she's been on fire tonight. And you look at the attacks, she's gotten 21 swings, 22 swings now, 9 kills. So a good percentage for Carly Wells. Lead trimmed to 3 again. Pemberton to Cammie Jones, nothing going. So now a chance for DBU. They go back to Wells. Tip is good. DBU scores again, down just by 2. Again, they're just looking for new life. If they could find a way to win this set, push it to a 4th. Now they got something to work with. Nearly an ace, saved by Pemberton and Kavanaugh. Slide. Now Jones will swing over. Wells out. Lady Buffs just outlasted DBU. They were never in system, didn't get anything clean offensively. Just waited and they forced DBU to make a mistake. And we have a timeout on the floor. West Texas A&M 3 points away from a sweep victory and a date with Angelo State in the championship match. We'll take a timeout, come back with the end of set number 3 right after this. Back here at the box, having fun at the Lone Star Conference Tournament, the semifinals. West Texas A&M and Dallas Baptist University. Lady Buffs attempting to win for their 19th straight time. They lead here in set number 3, 22-19. DBU battling tough here in set 3. Lady Buffs trying to close it out with a sweep. Finally slow down Wells. Carrasco got in front of it. Dump attempt doesn't work for Walton. Here comes Kavanaugh on attack that scores. Goodness. (23-19) Lady Buffs lead. Good pass. They run the slide. Lady Buffs get the block touch. Wells, she'll swing away, and it goes off of Carrasco's hands and out. Give Carly Wells her 10th, now 11th kill. Again, she needs one more dig for that double-double, and Carly Wells goes back to the service line, and the Lady Buffs have to watch out for this serve. Told you, ace for Carly Wells. Again, I mean, she's finishing this match, whether it's in 3 for West Texas A&M or whether it continues on. Nothing left in the tank for number 9, putting it all on the line. Here's the serve. Pemberton, give and go to Kavanaugh, tip. She saw it the whole time. Defense was over. Kavanaugh goes up and lays it down for point 24. Set point, match point for West Texas A&M. Ainsley Malice, the senior setter, will serve. Big swing from Fuller, denied. And DBU stays alive, blocked from Delaney Fuller. Big point there, it's 22-24. Second opportunity for the match point. Back to serve, Shaylee Shore. Malice goes right side to Becker, off the hands, that ends it. Emma Becker with kill number 12, and West Texas A&M wins in a sweep tonight, 25-22, the score in set number 3, as WT moves on to the championship, where they face Angelo State tomorrow night, 6 p.m. right here at the box. For the Lady Buffs, they are now 25-3 on the season. They have won 19 straight matches. And for West Texas A&M, tomorrow night they will go for an unprecedented 19 Lone Star Conference tournament titles. Now, they have an opponent waiting for them that has beaten West Texas A&M early in the season. In fact, the last time the Lady Buffs lost, it came against Angelo State. The last time that Angelo State lost, it came against West Texas A&M. So you think we've got made for TV broadcast championship for you tomorrow? Yes, we do. For Dallas Baptist, their record will go to 19 wins and 9 losses. Again, DBU came into this Lone Star Conference tournament ranked number 6 in the South Central Region ranking. So we expect to see DBU in the NCAA tournament, South Central Region tournament, and they're a very good team. They lose tonight in a sweep, but things just kind of fell apart in set number 2. We'll go tell you these numbers here in just a second, but it's a good squad that Jordan Fish has. They just ran into a little bit of a juggernaut tonight in the performance that West Texas A&M put on. So one team has already put the sticker up on the bracket board in Angelo State, and now West Texas A&M does the same thing. And your championship match is set. Lady Buffs against the Bells. And we'll have the coverage for you right here on Flow Sports. Let's look at these final statistics from this semifinal match. First for DBU. As a team, they finish with an attack percentage of 180, 33 kills on 100 attacks, 15 attack errors. They had 4 service aces, 5 serving errors, 40 digs, 5 blocks, and their side out percentage 49%. In the loss, Carly